my top 10 favorite beauty items in the year 2023. So we are going to break this up into skincare and makeup, and these are all items that I have tried this year. They may be new releases that have come out, or they may just be new to me. They've been out for a while and I've never tried them before. So these are new discoveries that I have found and loved in the year 2023. Let's get started. Starting with makeup, the first one is cream eyeshadows. Now I know I might be a little bit late to the party. Other people have been wearing them for a long time, but they're new to me. So these are two that I grabbed this year. They're both by MAC, and one is called Painterly. Yeah, this one is called Painterly. And I use that sort of as an all over shade. I'm wearing it today. And then this one is called Bare Study, and it's more of a shimmery shade. Let me get close and show you what it looks like. So that's what I have on today. And I love both of these, and I've found that they last all day. They don't crease. They're fabulous. I don't know why I waited so long to try cream shadows, but I'm glad I did, and they're here to stay for me. Number two is this Laura Geller Powder Foundation. It is the Baked, Balance, and Brighten foundation. I'm wearing it in the shade medium. As a matter of fact, it's what I have on today. This is what it looks like in the pan. And I find that it gives me sort of a minimal to medium coverage depending on how I apply it. So I usually take my brush, put it in the powder, and then press it into my skin rather than brushing it on. I'll press it in like to the pores. I want to make sure it fills the pores and such to give me a flawless look. But I love it. It's relatively inexpensive and it's just a great product. Number three is my contour stick by Westman Atelier. I have tried several contours this year in 2023. Most of them have been the type that has the sponge on the top and then you squeeze the product out. As a matter of fact, I've tried 3 of those this year. One by e.l.f., one by Tarte, and one by Laura Geller. And I wanted to love them all. I still love this one the best. It's just, I don't know if it's the delivery system or what, but this is my favorite. So I have this in the shade Biscuit. That's what it looks like. And I just draw on where I would like to contour on my face. And then I just take a brush and blend it in. I like the color because I find that it's cool in tone rather than warm. I find that I want my bronzers to be warm in tone, but I want my contour to be cool in tone to create shadows to sort of chisel out what your cheeks would look like, or your nose to be more, my nose to be more narrow. But this has been my favorite, and I will continue using this. If you haven't already, I invite you to tap the subscribe button so that you can become part of the family and never miss a video. And it's my goal to bring value to you. If you do find value in what I bring to the table, please share my video with somebody else. I would love for more of us to learn and grow together and make 2024 the best year yet. I have fallen in love with this MAC blush this year. It's quite pigmented. I have it in the shade Dainty. I am wearing it today, so you can see what it looks like. Here's what it looks like in the pan. It does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. Nothing real glittery or anything like that, but I just think it's really beautiful. There's another shade that I really liked too. I can't remember the name. I'll put it here on the screen. I think it had the word Petal in it, but it's such a pretty pink. And I tried several other blushes this year, honestly, they looked more cool. They had a cool packaging and all that, but honestly, this is the one that I just kept coming back to because I found that it lasts all day, it looks pretty, and gives me just that touch of highlight underneath the blush. Well, it's actually blended into the blush, but it's just a really pretty one. Lastly, in the makeup category, this is a new to me shade. I know it's been out for a while, but it's new to me in the year 2023. So this is a lipstick, and it's by Urban Decay, and it's the shade BackTalk. So it is what I'm wearing, so you can see what it looks like. It's sort of a nudie, mauve-y pink. I love it. I find that it goes with just about everything. I did layer a gloss on top just because I always do that. I like to layer a gloss. If it's a more of a matte formula, I like to put a gloss on top, but I just think this shade goes with most everything that I wear, so had to include it. Moving on to skincare, the top 5. The first would have to be this vitamin C serum by Colleen Rothschild. I love this one. Now, I'm kind of a vitamin C serum snob. Like, I am so picky about my vitamin C. It has to have the correct percentage of L-ascorbic acid, and this one does. It has to be in the right type of container, which does not let air get in. It ticks all the boxes. It's shelf stable. Now, a lot of vitamin C's, they stink. They smell like hot dogs. And that's gross to me. And look, I'm talking about some that are $130 and they smell like hot dogs and I can't wear it. I just can't put it on my face. Now, this one it isn't inexpensive, but it's not over $100. And I love the results I get. It's great for brightening, tightening, just overall. You know how when we age, we get more, or I do anyway, just more sallow. It just brightens my skin tone to look more healthy. I used to think that a cleanser is a cleanser, a cleanser. I mean, how great can a cleanser be, right? Wrong. Until this year when I sort of rediscovered this Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm. Look, y'all, I love this. I'm almost out. It smells so good. It comes with a muslin cloth that well, first of all, let me tell you how you take a little bit out and you put it between your hands and you rub them together like this, and it emulsifies in your hands, and then you rub it all over your face to remove your makeup or the dirt or oils of the day, and then you run that muslin cloth underneath hot water and then sort of press it in and remove all of the makeup or dirt and oils from your face, and it leaves my face feeling so clean but not stripped. You know how sometimes you can use a cleanser and you do feel like it gets your face clean and there's no makeup left, but yet it feels almost squeaky and like dry-ish. Not with this. This leaves my skin feeling moisturized, clean, and amazing, and I definitely have already reordered this. For years, I used prescription strength Retin-A, and I've found that this, for me, is pretty much as strong, I mean, just a hair less on my skin than a prescription for Retin-A. This is SkinCeuticals Retinol, and this is 0.5, and like Retin-A, you just take the smallest amount, and I like how it has this point of an applicator. That way I can just put the size of a pea in my hand. I usually will mix this with a moisturizer or a serum when applying because I feel like it gets more even when I do that, but I don't use this every night. I will use this pretty much like every other night because my skin will peel. Now, some peeling is good. You want that dead skin to come off, but if I were to use this every night, I'd be shedding all the time, and I don't want that. So I just want more of the good results that come with it without all the flaking and scaling. But this is a really, really good Retin-A. My favorite nighttime moisturizer this year has been this one, again, Colleen Rothschild, and this is not a promotional video for Colleen Rothschild. I just happen to really like her products. Though this one is the Extreme Recovery Cream. Let me show you. It's quite thick, which I like in the winter, not so much in the summer, but in the winter, I love this. And keeping it very real here, y'all, I just realized I have on 2 different earrings. Oh, okay, so there we go. I'm gonna go get the right earring on and I'll be right back. All right, and we're back with earrings that actually match. Yay! Sometimes I will mix in her face oil number 9 with it, and it just, oh, it's so moisturizing. Like in the months where your skin tends to be more dry, for me, that's the winter. So this is what I love to use. Now, I will say in the summer, I prefer to use her Sheer Renewal Cream. That's, yeah, Sheer Renewal Cream. That's what it's called. Because it's a little bit lighter in weight, but it still offers a lot of really good moisture. The last item in skincare category is this Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. There was a lot of hype about this, and I thought, is it really that great? Does it make that big of a difference? Yes, it does. So it looks like this, which is, you know, normal, like a lip balm. When you put this on your lips at night before you go to sleep, and not a lot, you don't have to cake it on, but just when you wake up in the morning, your lips are so soft. I love this. Now I see why there has been so much hype over this. Now I have it in the scent vanilla, and I prefer, now there's another one that's really popular that comes in a pink jar. I can't remember what scent that was or flavor or whatever, but I didn't like that. So I like the vanilla one. I really love the way that my lips feel in the morning when I wake up. I have a few more that really didn't go in either one of those categories, but they're technically beauty products. So we're just gonna call these the bonus items, okay? So this is the heat protectant that I use on my hair when I'm styling it. This is from Averitt, and it's called Heat Relief Thermal Protector and Conditioning Mist. It does all of the above. It protects my hair, it conditions it. I swear, when I section my hair off and I will spray that on, and then I will take the straightener or the curling iron and pull it through, I swear my hair feels more conditioned with this pressed into it. It is healthy for your hair, it's good for your hair. Averitt products are amazing, you know they are, but this has been new to me, and I have found that I don't ever want to be without it. Ever. Like when I get another bottle before I run out of this one because it's so good. Self Tanner. This is my favorite one. This is by Sugar Sand Tan, and you may be thinking, well, why are you bringing that up in December? Well, I still self tan every once in a while, even in the winter, because I will get like really white, like sickly white, like looking sickly. And sometimes I just like a little bit of color, and this goes on evenly. There's no smell. It does not rub off on your sheets. It is thebomb.com. Like it is so good. And I love this. This was created by someone who lives in Baton Rouge, right here where I am. And I love supporting her. And they sell this all over the country, but I think it's so cool that she's from here and she created this, and she's doing so well with it, and it's really that good. So had to share. Another real quick tip, also relating to self tanner, is the Isle of Paradise tanning drops. Now this is in the shade dark, and they're not really that dark. But sometimes when I just need a little color on my face, what I'll do is I'll take my moisturizer, that Extreme Recovery moisturizer, I'll put a little bit in the palm of my hand. I'll take this dropper and I'll put just a couple of drops in the moisturizer and rub my hands together and put it all over my face. And then when I wake up in the morning and cleanse my face, I have just a little bit of color. And I just feel like I look healthier and not so ghostly white when I do that. So, and I don't do that all the time, but just sometimes when you start feeling a little like yuck feeling. Last item, these teeth whitening strips. I got these on Amazon. And again, this was another, probably an influencer made me buy it because she influenced me. I saw this everywhere and I thought, yeah, really? I mean, does it work that good? Oh, yes, it does. I love these whitening strips. They're easy to use. Now, they're kind of a pain in that when you put them on, they do kind of slide around a little bit, but just try to keep them in place. But they are easy to use, they're inexpensive, and they seriously whiten your teeth. I use them mostly for events if I'm going somewhere special or something like that. I don't use them daily, but I love having this. And look, and they're so easy to travel with. When I traveled to Dallas not too long ago, let me show you. I just pulled out one of these pouches and whitened my teeth about 30 minutes before I had the event, and I had some white teeth. So as we're closing out the year 2023, I just want to say thank you for being here. I started my YouTube channel in the year 2023, and I was nervous. I really was. I wanted to do this and I wanted to do it well. And I'm a perfectionist and I was so afraid, you know, I wouldn't know how to edit, how to do this, how to do lighting, all the things, the microphones. But I pushed through and I did it, and I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad that we get to have this community on this platform together. So thank you for encouraging me along the way. I love what we have started here. So let's keep it up in 2024. Thank you again, and I'll see you next year.